Rain crashed onto the highway like gunfire. Headlights cut through the darkness, and suddenly, a dog stood in the middle of the road, soaked, shaking, silent. Cars screamed past him, horns blaring, brakes screeching, but the yellow Labrador did not move. He stood there like a guard, like a warning, and when one driver finally slowed down, they saw why. Beneath the twisted metal of a crushed car door, a human hand lay trapped, bleeding, motionless. Everyone thought the dog was lost, but Toby was standing between life and death. Earlier that night, the rain had already swallowed the city. Toby sat in the front seat of a taxi, his head resting near the window, watching the blurred lights pass by. The man driving was named Michael, a night shift taxi driver. No family, no home waiting, just a dog who rode beside him every night. Michael talked to Toby like he was human, about bad days, long roads, and how lonely the nights felt, and Toby listened like he understood every word. That night, visibility vanished, the rain thickened. Then it happened. A truck skidded, metal screamed, the taxi spun, flipped, and slammed into the guardrail. When the world went quiet, Toby opened his eyes. He was outside the car, thrown free, alive. But Michael was still inside, pinned, bleeding, unconscious. Rain poured through shattered glass as water crept higher. Toby ran to the door. He barked. No response. He grabbed Michael's sleeve gently in his mouth and pulled. Nothing moved. The door was crushed. The water kept rising, so Toby did the only thing he could. He ran. Toby sprinted into the highway, rain blinding him. He barked at passing cars. None stopped. One car swerved and missed him by inches. Another driver shouted and sped away. But Toby kept running back and forth from the wreck to the road again and again. Time was running out. Inside the car, Michael coughed once, then went still. Toby let out a sound no animal should ever have to make, a cry not of fear, but of desperation. He ran back to the highway one last time, and this time he lay down right in front of a moving truck. The truck slammed its brakes. The driver jumped out, furious, then froze. "What is that dog doing?" he said. Then he saw the wreck, and he ran. Emergency lights finally tore through the rain. Rescuers surrounded the car. They tried the door. It wouldn't move. They tried again. Nothing. Water poured inside. One paramedic shook his head. "We're losing him," he said. Toby heard those words and jumped. He plunged into the floodwater, swam to the shattered window, pushed his head inside, pressed his wet face against Michael's chest, and barked softly. Once. Twice. Michael's fingers twitched. His lips moved. Toby. That single word changed everything. Rescuers worked faster. Metal screamed again, this time being torn apart. The door gave way. Michael was pulled free, alive. But in the chaos, the current took Toby. Rain swallowed him. Someone shouted, "The dog!" But the darkness answered back. Minutes passed. Sirens wailed. Rain fell. Then from the black road ahead, a shape crawled forward, wet, shaking, exhausted. Toby climbed onto the asphalt and collapsed beside the stretcher. He lifted his head just enough to rest it against Michael's chest. The heart monitor beeped, steady, alive. At the hospital, trained nurses tried to move Toby away. He refused, not with anger, but with loyalty. So they let him stay. As the sun rose, Michael finally opened his eyes. The first thing he felt was warm fur beneath his hand. Tears rolled down his face. That night, cars didn't stop for a man. They stopped for a dog who refused to move. And because of that loyalty, a life continued. Toby never left his side again.